The phenomenal victory by the Mahayuti in the Maharashtra election, the results of which stunned even the Mahayuti itself on the 23rd of this month, has resulted in a good problem for the Mahayuti, but a tricky one for Prime Minister Modi and Amit Shah to navigate. Kaun banega Chief Minister? With both Eknath Shinde performing very, very well, with Fadnavis delivering a historic mandate for the BJP, it is now down to the wire over who the Mahayuti will appoint the new Chief Minister. On the one hand, Fadnavis has delivered for the third time and in the most handsome manner possible. And Eknath Shinde has settled one of the most fearsome wars over who the rightful legacy holder of Balasaheb Thackeray is. And yet, it is difficult because the numbers suggest that there is not much leverage with Eknath Shinde. He's just held a press conference, which I'll be showing you the highlights of in just a moment, where he has struck a very sober, conciliatory note. Not that there was any acrimony between the sides, saying that whatever the Prime Minister chooses, I am okay with it. But remember, these decisions are not just about Eknath Shinde and Fadnavis, but about the cadres, the karyakartas, the supporters, the voters, who might see one decision, one way or the other, as something that goes against what they expected. So there's a great deal of managing left, but it seems that as of now, things seem to be decks cleared for Chief Minister Fadnavis. But as they always say with the BJP, never say it's over until it's over. Here are the top developments that we can bring to you at this point of time that we can confirm. Eknath Shinde, Fadnavis, Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar, the three big heroes of the Mahayuti and the election victory in Maharashtra, will be meeting the BJP top brass tomorrow. And by the top brass of the BJP, we of course mean the Prime Minister, Home Minister Amit Shah and the President of the party, JP Nadda. Fadnavis is already on his way to Delhi. He says the Mahayuti parties will together decide on who the Chief Minister will be. So projecting a note of unity, projecting a note of oneness, and projecting a note of trying to debunk any idea that there is any kind of fraught tension between the three parties that make up the Mahayuti, or that there is any kind of race to be the Chief Minister. So all three sides are projecting sobriety and maturity, leaving it to the High Command of the BJP to decide. Eknath Shinde has officially left the formal decision with Prime Minister Modi. He said he has spoken to Prime Minister Modi and said he does not wish to be an obstacle and he will abide by any decision that the Prime Minister takes on this. Shinde Sena sources, however, have told India Today that the BJP promised Chief Minister post to Sena before the polls. Now, this is a bit of an uncomfortable flashback to 2019 when the undivided Shiv Sena under Uddhav Thackeray had famously ditched the alliance with the BJP even after a handsome victory in the elections and joined hands with the Congress and the NCP to form a government. It was seen as a betrayal. But the only saving grace for the BJP in this particular case is that it is not official, and in many ways what Eknath Shinde has said on record, on camera in that press conference may actually wash away what sources seem to be suggesting as part of this shadow boxing that's taking place. NCP netas under Ajit Pawar say no problem with Fadnavis as Maharashtra Chief Minister. This a day after noises came in from the NCP Ajit Pawar saying Ajit Pawar should be considered for Chief Minister as well. This is a Maha Game of Thrones of truly epic proportions, but now the dust seems to be settling on what that final selection is. We've got some breaking news coming in now. And like we told you, Fadnavis is all set to be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. That's what the final indications appear to be right now in the wake of Eknath Shinde's press conference, where he has sounded a note of conciliation, a note of acceptance that the High Command of the BJP's decision will be something that he will abide by. Sources telling India Today that the deal is final. The decision is final. Eknath Shinde has put the final ball in the BJP High Command's court, practically clearing the decks now for an announcement by the BJP that Devendra Fadnavis will be the Chief Minister once again. Listen in to what Eknath Shinde said at his press conference.
कल आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से भी बात की, उनको भी कहा सरकार बनाने में हमारी तरफ से कोई अड़चन नहीं है, आप निर्णय ले लो, जैसे आपके भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आपका निर्णय अंतिम लेता है। हम भी महायुति के कौन लीडर है, एनडीए के लीडर कौन है, मोदी जी है, अमित भाई है, तो उनको कहा कि मैंने अमित भाई जी को भी फोन किया, मोदी जी को भी फोन किया, सरकार बनाने में हमारी तरफ से कोई भी रुकावट, कोई भी अड़चन, कोई भी कुछ भी किसी भी तरह का अड़ंगा नहीं है। आप बेशक आप निर्णय ले लो, उस निर्णय की तामील हो जाएगी। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता जो निर्णय लेंगे मुख्यमंत्री पद के बारे में, जो उनका कैंडिडेट होगा, उसको हमारा शिवसेना का पूरी तरह समर्थन है।
Mustafa Sheikh live with me, tracking all these rapid developments from Mumbai. Mustafa, what did you make of Eknath Shinde's press conference? That sounded like a man who has made his peace, with Fadnavis being announced as the Chief Minister. Am I right?
Well, yes, Shiv, because it's important to note that all these three leaders of Mahayuti are meeting in Delhi. And before that, it seems that Eknath Shinde felt that it was on his side compulsory to come out in open and clarify things. So he has done that. So before he goes to the meeting in Delhi, before anything is finalized, Eknath Shinde has cleared the storm. He has, he has clearly said that there are no aspirations which will lead to problems. Everything will be decided by PM Modi, HM Amit Shah, who are also the leaders of the NDA, the major coalition. So clearly it seems that there was a messaging in what Eknath Shinde has said, because since last 2 to 3 days, especially Shiv Sena workers, leaders were saying that Eknath Shinde should become the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. From the BJP, nobody was saying it as much, but the face is Devendra Fadnavis is what we know as of now. So clearly before going for that crucial meeting tomorrow, Eknath Shinde thought of it as important to come out and clear his stand. And in Maharashtra, it's being taken as that Eknath Shinde has given up his claim on the chair of chief ministership. Whatever would have been promised during Lok Sabha, now things have changed. BJP on its own has a very comfortable majority to reach the majority mark. And adding to that, there are about 37 MLAs from Ajit Pawar NCP who are ready to back BJP at any given condition. And hence, the negotiation space for the Shiv Sena shrunk because of NCP. And
Correct.
Today or tomorrow, Eknath Shinde had to take this step, and he has taken it today. Back to you.
Okay, Mustafa, keep tracking that. We'll come back to you once there are more updates from Mumbai. Remember, Fadnavis is on his way to Delhi right now. And tomorrow, all three leaders will be in the national capital together, meeting with the BJP top brass, including Prime Minister Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Well, amidst this Chief Minister's suspense, there's little less suspense now, we've got to admit. Devendra Fadnavis, like I said, is heading to Delhi. If there's a man of this match in Maharashtra, it is former Chief Minister Fadnavis. Remember, he is a man who used to be Chief Minister and accepted the position of Deputy Chief Minister after the Eknath Shinde rebellion and the expansion of the Mahayuti. Sources have informed India Today that tomorrow the top leadership of BJP will be meeting Fadnavis, caretaker Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and NCP Chief Ajit Pawar together in the national capital, after which a final decision will be announced. BJP netas have been pushing for Devendra Fadnavis as Chief Minister, and they believe a BJP Chief Minister is natural justice after the Mahayuti's huge victory in the Maharashtra polls. With 133 seats, the BJP was just a few seats short of taking the majority mark all by itself. And therefore, when you look at it just in terms of the numbers, the BJP is the big elephant in the room.
या चर्चेला लवकरच आपल्याला उत्तर मिळेल. तिन्ही पक्ष मिळून आमचे जे श्रेष्ठी आहेत त्यांच्याशी चर्चा सगळ्यांची चाललेली आहे. आणि लवकरच याचं उत्तर आपल्याला मिळेल.
आपको लगता है कि इस बार भी 2022 को जिस तरह से एकनाथ शिंदे को मौका दिया गया था उस तरह का कुछ सोच विचार हो सकता है?
देखो, नैसर्गिक न्याय तत्व के अनुसार तो हमारा ही सीएम बनना चाहिए, मगर अब ये निर्णय कौन हम करते हैं क्या? ये निर्णय तो माननीय मोदी जी, अमित भाई करते हैं, तो उनके निर्णय होने के बाद ही उसकी क्या संभावनाएं है वो स्पष्ट रूप से बताई जा सकेगी. अभी तो मैं कुछ इस पे कहूं, इतना अधिकार मेरा नहीं.
Now, given the scale of the victory by the BJP alone in the Mahayuti in the Maharashtra elections, any SWOT analysis of Devendra Fadnavis, who is far and away the man of the match in Maharashtra, may seem insufficient. It may seem a little unfair at times as well. But here is how the perception is. So let's do a quick SWOT analysis for Devendra Fadnavis. His obvious strength is as a former chief minister. He's an experienced political leader, possesses urban middle-class appeal, backed by the BJP's organizational strength, strong media presence and communication skills. Look anywhere, even now on social media, Fadnavis is ruling the roost. One of the perceived weaknesses of Devendra Fadnavis is that after being chief minister, he had to be deputy CM, therefore a diminished role post the Mahayuti victory, struggles to balance rural and urban issues, faces challenges from Marathas since he himself is a Brahmin leader. Opportunity gets to reclaim the leadership and consolidate support within the BJP and the Mahayuti, capitalize on the BJP's national appeal and the fragmented opposition. The humiliation that Devendra Fadnavis has dealt to the Maha Aghadi in Maharashtra is one for the history books and presents an enormous opportunity, not just for Devendra Fadnavis himself, but the BJP at large. A star, a national star, could truly just be born. Threat, internal rivalries within the BJP, which of course will be far less significant now in the sheer intensity of this enormous victory. Shinde's growing influence in the Mahayuti itself, since he has just spent 3 years as chief minister, unaddressed Maratha and farmer grievances could also be pain points in the weeks and months ahead. So that's where we see things as far as Devendra Fadnavis is concerned. Now remember, Maharashtra's outgoing chief minister and currently caretaker chief minister, Eknath Shinde, continues to be an extremely powerful and extremely popular leader. He has, on camera in a press conference just before our broadcast, left the decision to Prime Minister Modi on who the next chief minister will be. Not just that, because that may be something that that politicians just say in order to put their word out there, but he's also made it a point to say that he has conveyed to Prime Minister Modi that he does not wish to be an obstacle and will abide like a good soldier in the Mahayuti with any decision taken by the Prime Minister. While addressing the media, he highlighted the centre's role in Maharashtra's development and claimed that he will not be a roadblock in Maharashtra's Vikas story. Very important given the history of Eknath Shinde himself. While speaking about his tenure as Chief Minister, Shinde said that he is a people's Chief Minister and a fighter.
कल आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से भी बात की, उनको भी कहा सरकार बनाने में हमारी तरफ से कोई अड़चन नहीं है, आप निर्णय ले लो, जैसे आपके भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आपका निर्णय अंतिम रहता है। हम भी महायुति के कौन लीडर है, एनडीए के लीडर कौन है, मोदी जी है, अमित भाई है, तो उनको कहा कि मैंने अमित भाई जी को भी फोन किया, मोदी जी को भी फोन किया, सरकार बनाने में हमारी तरफ से कोई भी रुकावट, कोई भी अड़चन, कोई भी कुछ भी किसी को तरह का अड़ंगा नहीं है। आप बेशक आप निर्णय ले लो, उस निर्णय की तामील हो जाएगी। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता जो निर्णय लेंगे मुख्यमंत्री पद के बारे में, जो उनका कैंडिडेट होगा, उसको हमारा शिवसेना का पूरी तरह समर्थन है। हम नाराज बिराज होने वाले लोग नहीं हैं, हम लोग लड़ने वाले लोग हैं, लड़कर काम करने वाले लोग हैं, लोगों के जीवन में बदलाव लाने वाले लोग हैं। इसलिए अभी जो विक्ट्री हासिल हुई है, इससे हमारी और जिम्मेदारी बढ़ गई है। इसलिए महायुति और तेजी से काम करेगी और केंद्र सरकार और राज्य सरकार मिलकर बहुत आगे बढ़ेंगे और निश्चित रूप से इस महायुति की सरकार स्थापित होगी।
जो विधानसभा का चुनाव लड़ा गया है वो एकनाथ शिंदे साहब का चेहरा सामने रख के लड़ा गया, उनके नेतृत्व में लड़ा गया। ये देवेंद्र फडणवीस साहब भी मान्य करते हैं, वरिष्ठ नेता भी उन्होंने भी कहा है। तो इसलिए एक चेहरा लेके जब अपन चुनाव जीतते हैं तो जो चेहरा पहले सामने आया है उसको प्रायोरिटी देना चाहिए, ये हमारा कहना है, ये हमारी डिमांड है। अगर वो डिमांड अगर वो पूरी करते तो लोगों में अच्छा मैसेज जाएगा। आने वाली कारपोरेशन के चुनाव है, बहुत सारी कारपोरेशन है, जिला परिषद है, ये ग्राउंड लेवल की जो सब बाकी सब संस्था है उसके अंदर एक अपनी मजबूत पकड़ रहेगी, इसलिए हम एकनाथ शिंदे साहब का नाम बता रहे हैं। अब इसके बारे में क्या निर्णय लेना है ये वरिष्ठ नेता ले। हमने कभी नहीं ऐसा नहीं करेंगे तो ऐसा करेंगे, ऐसे कोई हमारा फाइट वाली बात नहीं है।
नहीं, कोई कंफ्यूज नहीं है। महायुति है, महायुति के नेता लोग निर्णय लेंगे। ऐसा कौन सा राज्य में 2 दिन के बाद तुरंत सीएम अपॉइंट हो गया, वैसा कभी भी नहीं। जो कुछ प्रोसीजर है वह प्रोसीजर से चल रहे हैं। सिर्फ सीएम फेस नहीं है, सब मंत्रिमंडल के सहकारी है, पालक मंत्री है, सब फाइनल करने का है और ये सब होके जल्दी सीएम का नाम जाहिर हो जाएगा। हम लोगों ने डिमांड की है कि हम छोटा पार्टी वाले लोग हैं तो हमें दे दो। मांग तो करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, वो मांग की थी, बिहार में जैसा दिया वैसा हमें भी दे दो, सब मांग की थी, निर्णय लेंगे।
Eknath Shinde, who famously rebelled, broke open the Shiv Sena, won a case against the Shiv Sena, won the symbol of the Shiv Sena, the famous bow and arrow of Shivaji, and then settled the entire war of the Senas in the election battlefield by completely demolishing the Uddhav Sena, is a man on the rise and a man to be reckoned with. But it looks like he will not be the chief minister. However, nothing is over until it's over, so we don't wish to jump the gun on that. Eknath Shinde's obvious strength, he led the Mahayuti. He was the chief minister during this election campaign to a historic victory, consolidated the Shiv Sena faction, implemented a women-centric scheme like the Ladki Behan, which was a game changer, strong Maratha appeal, rustic grassroots connect, a man of the soil, a man who has come from nothing, and he is now a person who has led the Mahayuti to a historic, epic win, humiliating his political rivals. Weakness, over-reliance on the BJP limits his autonomy. This could be a weakness for him. A divided Sena, loyalties might potentially be sidelined by the BJP. Opportunity, he gets to solidify the Mahayuti leadership in any role that falls on his shoulders right now. He gets to expand the Shiv Sena's voter base now and build a strong pro-leadership image, because remember, there are many more challenges ahead beyond just the Maharashtra election. There are the BMC elections coming up as well. Threat, competition from BJP leaders, allies, failure to deliver on promises may erode trust. I want to bring in India Today's Ritwik Bhalekar, who's live with us from Thane in Maharashtra. He was there at that press conference. Ritwik, the outgoing, Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has sounded a very sober, very mature note when he says that he does not wish to be an obstacle, that he will comply and abide by any decision taken by Prime Minister Modi, which seems to suggest that the decks are being cleared for Devendra Fadnavis to be anointed the next Chief Minister. But I'm wondering, will this decision go down easy with the Shiv Sena cadres and supporters?
See, absolutely. After registering a landslide victory in Maharashtra, it has been 4 days. CM Eknath Shinde didn't meet anyone or didn't speak a word about what will be the next. Obviously, his cadre, supporters, Shiv Sena MPs were putting up a show of strength and rooting for Eknath Shinde to become again the chief minister of the state.
Yeah.
While Eknath Shinde today decided to address media, and in a very sober manner he put across his thought that he is not going to be an obstacle, but the cadre we can see right now outside in front of his residence, private residence in Thane. Shiv Sena party workers have started gathering. We can see here, if we can show, the Shiv Sena party workers from Thane, his loyalists, also some of the leaders and newly elected MLAs have come inside, and CM Eknath Shinde, after addressing a press conference, is holding a meeting with them, trying to convince them and trying to tell them that we being part of Mahayuti alliance and not securing numbers which were expected, and obviously BJP has a comfortable margin, nearly 137 numbers they have right now. With the support of Ajit Pawar, they will be forming a government. But we need to be part of the Mahayuti government, and he is going to accept whatever the BJP High Command will take decision tomorrow.
Very quickly, Ritwik, Fadnavis is already en route to Delhi, and Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde will be heading to Delhi tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, tomorrow Ajit Pawar and Eknath Shinde will be going to Delhi, and with Amit Shah they will be having a meeting. In the press conference itself, he cleared all the air, and he told that in that meeting a final government formation procedure will be discussed, and the decision on who will be the next CM of Mahayuti will also be taken, and whatever be the decision, he is going to support it.
All right, Ritwik, thanks very much for getting us that update. Obviously, a lot of buzzing around, a lot of flights to be taken. All of our reporters in both Mumbai and Delhi will be tracking the movements of these three leaders non-stop. And believe me, even overnight, we will be tracking all of these things. It's a Maha Game of Thrones, and it ain't over until it's over. The Shinde camp says it has been promised the chief minister's post before the polls, but the credibility of that coming from sources now stands in question after what Eknath Shinde has said. The Fadnavis camp says the BJP won the maximum seats in this poll, and therefore there is no question over the decision of who the chief minister will be. The Shinde camp says killed anti-BJP sentiment post the Lok Sabha polls. The Fadnavis camp said Fadnavis key to assembly victory. Now let's tell you about the power sharing. What kind of power sharing could there be in the next Mahayuti government that will be taking office now? The BJP wants, this is all through sources though, the BJP wants the Home Ministry and 20 heavyweight berths as the single largest party by far in the Mahayuti. The Shinde Sena, the Shiv Sena, may get 12 berths in the Mahayuti cabinet. The NCP under Ajit Pawar may walk away with 10 portfolios. Ajit Pawar may retain the finance ministry, something he has insisted upon in the past as well. The Shiv Sena is waiting for the BJP's cue right now on the chief minister's post. Once that is announced, expected to happen perhaps as early as tomorrow or as late as by the end of this month, is when clarity on cabinet formation and government formation will present itself.